you, we are not doing this thing. But thank you very much for always holding our hands together here on your number one radio station, Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. And always know that it is still the Sunny Side Show here on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. The studio 02.3 FM Abuja. The studio time check is, and sometimes we bring stories that really get you leaving your mouth wide open. Then you each so much to the point that you get to call us and you also get to be a part of the conversation. So today it's not going to be any different. My name is Cassandra, in case you do not know, and I've got company, and I'm just going to allow them introduce themselves, and then we will open the show in the usual fashion. It's a ritual here for us, so we'll do it just the way we have been doing it, and I'm just going to allow my companions introduce themselves and then we get on with it. So where do we get started? Let's start from you.
Hi, I'm Michael Favor.
Okay, Favor.
Hello, my name is Princess Sanusi.
Okay, Princess.
Hello guys, it's Akinola Shamsuddin.
Okay, Shamsuddin.
Hi guys, I'm Taja Faith.
Faith on the block. Okay, and this is officially welcoming you to the Girlfriend Yes, and that is how we do it. Exactly the vibe, exactly the energy. So now let's get right into the talks. In fact, we always bring you stories that are buzzing, and we just have you opening your mouth ajar. Anyway, today it's not going to be any different. My wife wants to name our son after her late ex-boyfriend. Okay. One day, one trouble. So let's start with it. When my wife got oh my god, let me take that again. When my wife got pregnant with our first child, I was over the moon. Everything was going smoothly until the conversation about baby names came up. At first, we tossed around normal suggestions, family names, biblical names, mother names. Then one day out of the blue, she said, I want us to name him after someone very dear to me who passed away years ago. Naturally, I asked who. She hesitated at first, then finally admitted it was her ex-boyfriend who died in a car accident before we met. She said he was her first true love, and naming our son after him would be her way of keeping his memory alive. Honestly, I was shocked. I thought she was joking at first, but she was dead serious. She even got emotional and told me, you don't understand, he was such an important part of my life. But here's the thing, every time she brings it up, I can't help but feel disrespected. This is supposed to be our child, not some memorial for her ex. How do I tell people my son is named after another man who once had my wife's heart? How do I live with the fact that every time she calls our son's name, it's tied to her past with him? I love my wife, but I feel like she's still emotionally attached to this man in ways she shouldn't be, especially now that we are married. At the same time, I don't want to look like the insecure husband who can't let things go. It's crazy. So this is the bulk of the matter. So this man's wife or his spouse wants them to name their son after her late ex-boyfriend. So according to what we have here, it's obvious that she had history with this person, and it's not clear whether it was his death that caused the breakup or they broke up before he died, but we shall know that they had something together. And now the emotional ties are still there, and this woman feels some type of indebtedness to this man, saying that that is the only way I can keep his memory alive. You wake up one day and your spouse tells you that, babe, look, oh, I'm going to rename my child or our child after my ex-girlfriend or my ex-boyfriend. Or then one day you wake up and discover that this name that your husband suggested for your child for your child is actually his ex-girlfriend's name, or this name that your wife was so hell-bent on giving your son or your son is her ex-boyfriend's name. What would you do? Yes, so let's start the conversation. So where do we start, the man or the man or the women? Let's
the
take
women. They are,
Ah,
they are
okay.
what I mean. Let them,
Okay,
let them
ladies
start.
first. Let's start with you. Let's start.
Okay, yeah, I feel like is I feel like it's very disrespectful of her to even bring this up as a conversation to
Yeah.
have with her partner.
Mm.
Like, this is your ex we're talking about. How do you just wake up one morning and your firstborn? I feel like the name that we give to our children is supposed to be something that like we pray about, meditate about with our partner, and then okay, we agree that this is what we want to name the child. Then how do you live with that, like seeing that your partner is naming your child after their ex? I feel like the past should just be in the past. Okay, good and fine. The guy must have been very good to her for her to even say she wants to name her child after him. But you are married. That's in the past. He's dead, he's gone. So I feel like she should have just let go instead of bringing that up. I find it very disrespectful.
Okay, you find it very disrespectful that it doesn't make any sense. Well,
Yeah.
Princess, let's hear you.
Just like what Favor has said, is very disrespectful. The past should be left in the past. Do not bring your past. Anything concerning ex, it should be in the past. Don't bring it to your current relationship.
But there's like a caveat here. This ex used to be a good person and all of that.
Even
And
if
that is the separating factor.
okay, yeah, but then you didn't end up together, and you should consider your partner's feeling. Even if he was very good to you, even if he was a god in your life, then now you're with another person, telling him that we should name my own child after your ex. No, it doesn't really sound. I would start feeling like, oh, maybe she doesn't really love me enough. She's with me because her ex is no more. You know, that kind of feeling will be running through my mind, and it's very wrong. She should just try to suppress her feeling and move on.
Suppress the feeling. Okay, now if you woke up one day, you are married, right? You woke up one day and then discovered that your husband named your daughter after his first love. How would you react?
I would take it.
Would you go
lightly
and change
with him,
everything? You start changing the you start doing change of name,
yeah,
sharp.
obviously, right?
Okay.
They don't name give children one name. They give like maybe 2, 3. So
yeah.
if the name that we're calling her, like let's say like the dominant name, should I say the dominant name that we are calling her at home is that your ex name, I'll stop calling her that name. I'll change it. I'll start calling her another name. Yeah, because it's wrong. It's all shades of wrong. We shouldn't do that.
So what if the man is insisting? Anyway, let's hear from the man in the house, or should we go to the lady and then we'll come back to the man?
Let's go to the lady first.
Okay.
I want them to talk before I open my mouth.
Okay, Faith. Just shift the mic backwards. Okay.
Okay. Me, I feel like, yeah, just like Favor and Princess have already said, is disrespectful. Like, even though they had something very special, at least it's in the past. He's no more. She's supposed to like not really forget about him, but she should try and suppress the feelings. And her trying to like name their child after the ex is really wrong. Very, very wrong.
It means she's not even ready to even forget about him.
Yes. It's like, just like you said, it's like maybe she's just with the man because the ex is no more. And I feel like if the ex is no more, if she know that like she wasn't ready for the marriage, then why did she marry the man? Then now she wants to name her child. She didn't even consider the man's feelings. And another thing, I feel like kind of she's her bringing it up, being honest with it is another thing that can I agree. Sorry, I kind of find it this thing good, because her admitting that this he's my ex and everything. I feel like they can figure it out.
Okay.
You get, there are some people that they won't even tell you. It's later on when the child has already grown and everything. That's when you find out. But her like being honest with the husband, I think is a good thing.
But okay, now is it really in the place of the woman to name a child or suggest? I don't know how this works in families, but I think people get to name their children depending on where they are from or depending on their orientation. Because some people, like maybe their first child, they will say, maybe if the grandparents are alive, they will say let Baba name the child or let Mama do the naming. Or if maybe like someone that is an influential figure in their lives, or sometimes they'll even say the wedding sponsor should be the one to name the child. But let's deviate a little. Who is really in the place to name a child? Is it the father or the mother?
I feel like it's the two of them. Just like the husband and the wife, they're supposed to come in agreement. Like this is what the two of us and agree. Yes, and decide. So I don't think it's just one person that will just decide and everything, because what you might like want to name my child, I might not like it, and what I might like want to name my own child, you the husband might not like it. So it's just something that we need to discuss about it, then come to an agreement.
Okay, so finally, the gentleman in the studio, let's hear you.
Yeah, I just hope the next baby is going to be a girl. I'll name it after my ex. Yes.
Yes, now
Since that is how I want to look at it. Since I want to go. You name the boy after your ex. The next one will name it after my ex.
If she agrees.
Because tell me how make it make sense that you bring up that kind of option. See, no matter how good your ex is, and the fact that you could come out and tell your man that this name that you want to give your child is your ex name, bro. Because anytime I hear the name, I'll just be thinking about your ex. I'll be thinking about he's still in your life, that even after that you're supposed to be mine, is still there with you. It's still, it's too much. It's not going to be easy for me. I won't lie to you. Okay, you don't have a relative that was dear to you, like a family member that was close. Maybe maybe let's say assuming the person's grandfather is late now, you not see your grandfather's name that is dear to you. Some people even give their children their mother's name while they are still alive, their father's name while they are still alive, and they'll give them a home name so that they will not disrespect their parents. You not see all those ones to give them. You just jump, reach now your ex.
Okay.
Like it's
okay. Let's hear from you now. Call us on 09073530044 or 09097054450. Let's hear from you. If your wife ever made this type of suggestion, what would you do? And then for the ladies or for the women, your husband woke up one day and said, baby, you see this pregnancy, I'm going to name this child when you born this child after my ex. She was so good to me. Hello. Yes. Good afternoon. What's your name?
Good afternoon. It's Uzoma calling from Kubwa.
All right, Mr. Uzoma, go ahead.
Thank you. To me, although the lady made a mistake, the woman made a mistake. You shouldn't have told the man that the name belongs to one of your ex who you love so dear. That is where you made a very big. By opening up to tell that person, you have already discouraged that man from your life. It's not good. What you should have done is to name that child that name. You understand? Without closing to the man that the name belongs to so person. I just call her, calling her that name as a married name. If not joy, you feel the call and jump it. Now you know the meaning. For you to be telling the man that it belongs to one of your ex who is late, it means you love your ex more than me. You just marry me as a result of what she did. Because of what happened to you. Is how I came into your life. You don't even value me. So it's not good. You shouldn't tell the man that this is. You can name some child will be when I name my own child. Up to 4 names came up. It was my mother, the one that my mother brought that we saw. That one is very nice so much. And the other one. So you can give one of that, give us one of the names. But not to say it's one of your ex name that you give my child. And the man knew that this is your ex, late ex. But how can you accept it? It's not good now. Even if you are the one, you will see, so it looks somehow for you to say it's your late. You should have keep quiet. And then the guy say one of our name is so name. That for you to disclose it to me that is one of your ex. This you have been married me because the man died, and you are still long. You have had to see with him. My own is you are just doing it. There's nothing you can do. So it looks somehow. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Mr. Uzoma. I was just curious because if you say that the woman shouldn't say anything and then you find out as the man, is that the end of the marriage, or are you just going to change the name of the child? Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Philip. I'm calling from Apple.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Honestly, to me, that's the end of that marriage. I will sack her. I'm telling you.
Quick
There's no
notice.
truth about it.
Okay.
Maybe I may not even know your ex. And now you still come out to tell me that this is what you want to do. Then certainly I'll send you out. It's not how I'm going to marry the ex. You understand? That's I say. Thank you.
Okay, for him, the marriage is over. ASAP. ASAP. Like nothing is stopping that marriage from being over. Hello?
Hello, how are you doing?
Yes, very well, thank you. How are you doing?
Well, I'm fine. My name is Prince.
Okay, where are you calling us from?
I am calling from Uye.
Okay, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, my first daughter, I must be frank with you. I named her after my ex. And, yes.
Okay,
And I listen to me. I discussed that with my wife, but I have reason why I did that. At the tail end of our relationship, for us to get married, and she disappointed. We understand. She disappointed us. Okay, no problem. Adele. You know one is well. So when I had my first daughter, I named her Adele. And my wife is even more beautiful. And I love my wife even much more than my ex. So when I look at my daughter, I feel great that yes, God has given me a beautiful woman. So to me, that's what I do. I don't know another.
Wow. Okay, we listen. We don't judge. Okay, let's pick this call. Hello.
Hello, Cassie. Good afternoon.
Hi, Uche. How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How was your weekend?
Very well. Uche, it's been a while. Hope you're good. This
Somehow.
is long. What's going on?
Don't worry, we'll talk later. Good
Okay.
afternoon, girlfriend and the boyfriend in studio.
Hey, good afternoon.
Hi,
Uche.
good afternoon, sir.
Cassie,
Yes.
first of all, let's establish the fact that there is nothing wrong in couples having discussion. They were having normal discussion. So let's not just bring this, I'm a man, such discussion should not, no. No matter how bad a talk is, definitely it's always going to be mouth that you will use to say it. Good. So just be neutral on this. They were having conversation as every couple. So let's not bring, whether it is disrespectful or sometimes I may say something that I may not, not really how you understand it is what I meant. Okay. There may be disagreement in the course of conversation. I may not mean to insult anybody. So this was just a normal conversation going up within a couple. And also, I want you to know that the way we reason or see things is absolutely different from the way others may see it. It's this thing that happened now. It may all go well with some couples, and there is no rigidity that it's because I'm a man, it must not happen, or because I'm a woman, it must not. No, it may not work for you, but it may work for us. So do not just put it as a fact that for the fact that is a woman, my ex. No. Remember, there is always reason for some things. And when it comes to name is one thing, especially in this part of the world that we came from. People give names for many reasons or different reasons, depending on some people gave names depending on their circumstances. You see some people, their mother named them based on an event or what took place when she was pregnant. And everybody, in as much as a husband and wife is involved, are entitled to name your child what you personally want to call him or her. It might not be the general name the child might be known to. But personally to you, when this child comes home, this is what I like to call my child. That name is clear to me alone and no one else. So a husband and a wife is entitled to name their child. Now, coming back to the issue at hand, if my wife, for example, choose to name or tell me that she wants to name my child or our child after her ex, I'll only ask her why. It may go well with me, or if I see it may not go well with me.
Okay.
I will also calm down and reason with her, say, no, but I don't like this.
Okay.
Then let her consider your feeling and her action. Which one will she put in place? Which one will she make her priority? Or as a man, you tell your wife that you want to name your child after your ex.
Yeah.
It is the duty of the woman to tell you, but this is how I feel about it. Everybody is entitled to her feelings. And if you are the one who choose or take other people's feelings into cognizance, and in as much as we don't want to offend our spouse, their feelings must be put into consideration in every actions we are taking in the family, knowing that it's not just all about you. So it may go well to some, it may not go well to some. But for like we had example of somebody who he just worked for. So what is wrong about it? So let's not make it as if it's a taboo or there is a law prohibiting it. It may work for some people, like I earlier said, it may not work for some people. On that note, I submit.
All right, thank you so much, Uche. We appreciate you. If it works for some, it may not work for other people. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Hussein. How are you doing today?
Hello, good afternoon, Kathy. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, Kathy, yes. That will never happen to me. And it will never in my entire life.
Why
I will not allow that to happen to me.
Why do you
Because let me tell you, Kathy, every man is a lion. Always control his empire.
Wow.
Except being that man is a lioness, claim to be a lion. Yes, there are so many men out there. Last one, Kathy, I want to ask that you said, who is in charge of naming the child?
Yes.
He's a man.
Okay, it's
He's a man. Yes,
Okay.
of course. Yeah, he's a man. So to me, as far as I'm concerned, she has no. In fact, she came to him direct and told him that this is why she. Is it kind of a nickname or I don't understand?
You said?
Is it kind of a nickname or a real name?
Like name, like let's give him the name because of my ex. That according to what we've just read.
Just like the last caller said, I think that's going to be the end of the story for me. To me, as far as I'm concerned.
So that's like a deal breaker for you.
Oh no! Come on, man! That's a joke, man. It's no joking, though. For better for worse, so that's maybe not serious in the marriage. That's it. As far as I'm concerned, there's no joke there. When you see me, and she even coming to him openly and say, "This is why I come on." If it is a joke, I think it will end that very day. Let her choose one. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen to me at all. I would never accept that in my entire life. Come on, what are you saying? So look, every man, Kathy, just like I always tell you at times. You see, just like a man asking his wife her body count, and she mistakenly say 2 or 3. I'm telling you, remain his memory for years. He may say his own, no, he will do nothing about it, he's just the angel, but him, whatever is creeping is ringing around his brain, fire. Of course, even when you see her at times, you believe in her heart, say, what happened? No worry, no. He's thinking about that thing. And also, I think it's not a joke at all. It's not a joke. Ask the man in the studio there, in the lion, ask him, he will tell you.
Hey.
Yeah, all right.
All right, Mr. Hosseini. Thank you. Okay, now I don't even know why people would want to know that question about body count and all of that stuff. I feel like it's I don't know, but
It's not necessary.
let's pick this call and then we go pay some bills. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Is this Mr. Friday?
Yes, from Madala.
Okay, good to
Good
hear from
afternoon,
you.
girlfriends and boyfriends in the house.
Good
afternoon.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Cassie,
Mm,
this issue. First question is the S really dead?
ha. Another side though.
Because I can't, you call it S and you still call it late because it's the two titles the person has now. The S and late. And you are calling to my own, bring the S and late to the marriage, and you are calling me, Oni darling, I want to name this our baby because my S and the late boyfriend of mine so dear to me. So who am I to you? So I'm compare husband to me.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we lost your voice for a moment.
Okay, what am I? Am I a second class husband? So you are having so dear late boyfriend. So if every man, every woman start bringing their late as very dear to them to marriage, you see so many different names. Okay, let me give you an instant. If I'm a Yoruba man
Okay.
and I get married to you, and Emeka is so dear to you, you now come and call my child Emeka as an Yoruba man. So when we walk, we say, how come you are Yoruba person and you are bearing your son is bearing Emeka? I say, it's my wife, ex-boyfriend. It's so dear to my wife.
But you don't need to say it now. It will only be between you two. Like,
How am I going to explain to the public now? It's not about me. It's a name that is a public stuff. It's not a private something. It's a name, and everybody is going to call that name.
Yeah, even
And that name is going to be questioned somehow. If we are bearing Emeka and Tunji from Osun State, then somebody will question that name. How come your son is Emeka? And I say, it's not here to my wife. That is my wife's ex-boyfriend.
ha.
So what happened to my own ex-girlfriends? So we keep saying so if we give birth to another one, you call that one Ibrahim. Because Ibrahim is so dear also. See, there are things you don't bring to marriage. Just keep it. Keep that dear to yourself. In fact, you just go to church and be praying to that this your dear should be resting in the bosom for you. Where you people meet and continue the dear from there. Coming to the marriage and tell the man to his face that I want to no now. And insult itself. That the reason is so dear to you. Because do you know? Okay, put yourself in the other way around. Your husband come and say, "I want to be my daughter should bear this because that is my ex-girlfriend." As a lady, how do you reason it? It will look like you are not in the marriage at the first place. You are here to give birth, and so that the husband will be giving the name to the children the name of our ex. But she don't value you. There's no value in marriage. The man should question the woman. If this guy is so, that means if to say this guy is alive, you will not get married to this man at the first place. That is the truth. And it keep nurturing that part that if to say this guy is alive, I will not be here where I am. It keeps seeing this guy as if not for the death, I will not be with you. So you want to do everything to keep the memory going. Let him go to his father's house and call one of his brother the name of his ex.
Okay.
That it can be better for them.
Thank you,
I
Mr.
don't need to tell her to change this pattern. That's our brother that says never mind. It's okay. It's good for everybody. But it's not majority is saying no. Until no.
Okay. All right, Mr. Friday. Thank you. Thank you so much. He says no and no. Alrighty, let's hear from you. But let's see. Should we pick this one before we go pay our bills? Let's see. Hello.
Hello, Cassie.
Hi, good afternoon.
Afternoon. How you doing?
I'm fine. Do you know I've forgotten your name, so you have to remind us. Yes.
My name is Annie.
Oh yes, honey. How you doing?
I'm okay. Hi, Greg.
I'm very well, very well. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. As for me, I will not allow it. Like, that's impossible. Because why would you want to name my child after your ex? Is it that you guys have some sort of covenant, or even though I was not there, so it's no business of mine. You cannot name my child after your ex. If she was so good, why didn't you marry her? That's just it. It's not any member of your family, your parents, any of your relatives to name your child after your ex. It's not possible. I'm not gonna allow it.
You're not going to allow it, and that's on period.
No
Okay.
way.
All right. Thank you so much, honey. We appreciate you. 09073530044 is the number to connect with us here on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. It is still the Girlfriend Show. Well, let's go pay some bills. When we come back, we'll continue this conversation. Keep listening to Eagles FM Abuja.
The hits for your drive home.
Eagles 102.3.
Things they happen for our community, eh?
Now I can recoup back all the money I have spent on this annoying family.
Hey, yeah. That woman own don't finish.
My dear, let's go and greet them, okay?
Hey! Join Media Coalition and Awareness to hold trafficking, MICAT, on I Wish I Knew radio drama and program every Saturday at 10 a.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Join us to kick human trafficking out of our society. I Wish I Knew radio drama and program is brought to you by MICAT and funded by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark.
Eagles FM Ember Month promo. Eagles FM ta zo muku da labari mai daɗi a wannan wata na Ember. Eagles FM na baku wata dama ƙara samun nasara na Eagles FM Ember promo. Ka biya na tallace-tallace 10 za mu baka ƙarin 3 kyauta domin ka tallata kasuwancinka. Hakika, 10 ka biya 3 kyauta. A Eagles FM muna kula da nasararka a wannan shekara. Shi yasa muka kawo muku wannan dama don ƙara haske kuma da ka ƙara riba a wannan watanni na Ember. Kada ka jira, ka kama wannan dama ka bunkasa kasuwancinka. Kuma ka sa duniya ta ji sunanka ko sunan kasuwancinka da Eagles FM Ember Months promo. Ana iya samun mu a 0811-338-0604 wato 0811-338-0604. Mu yi nasara tare a wannan shiri. Wannan tayin yana nan daga rana ta 1 a watan Satumba zuwa ga rana na 31 a watan Disamba na 2025. Eagles 102.3 FM, tashar rediyo da zaka iya dogaro da ita.
What's life without fun?
Life is ultimately meaningless.
What's radio without?
Eagles 102.3 Abuja. Get ready.
Let's get extra!
Extra! Read all about it!
We play those songs. The good tunes just don't stop.
The good tunes just don't stop.
Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
Thank you for staying connected to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your number one radio experience you can always count on. It is still the Girlfriend Show here on Eagles FM. Let's hear from you. My wife wants us to name our son after her ex-boyfriend, her late ex-boyfriend actually. I think we have a message here. This one says, Cassie, if I found out that my husband named our child after his ex, wahala go dey o. That's not honor, that's the pure disrespect. Imagine me calling my child every day and unknowingly honoring another woman, God forbid. If he respected me, he would know that some boundaries should never be crossed. Even if the woman is dead, I beg, honor her in another way. Plant a tree, write a tribute, anything, but not my child's name. May God forbid bad things. So, Mrs. S from Apple Mechanic, thank you so much. 09073530044 is the number to connect with us, or 09097054450. Let's hear from you this afternoon. Hello?
Hello, Cassie.
Yes, Mr. Hosseini.
Yes, I forgot to chip in one thing. To me, as far as concerned, if I'm in that man's shoe, sometimes it's only a woman that know the father of her children. I think I'll have to go for DNA.
Even
of course, yes, now, yes, especially look the child very well. Maybe let him check his face in the mirror well and check his feet, and everything about it. If something is missing, go for DNA because it's heavy.
Wow.
It's heavy because sometimes let me tell you something. I'm just sorry to say, some women hardly let go. Look at your husband, you have access now. Tell me all those things to yourself. There's so many undisclosed, so many things that you never disclose to sit down in your grave. What are you looking for this guy now? It's an expensive joke. Wow.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. He says it's an expensive joke, and that calls for DNA testing. That he would go for a DNA testing because at this point he doesn't trust that woman. Okay. Now let's come back to the other deviation of this conversation where I was asking that whose responsibility is it to name a child? I know the other people gave their thoughts, but we did not hear from you guys. So when it comes to naming children,
together and then just come to an agreement on what name to give out. Just come to an agreement on what name to give out.
Okay, they should be the ones to name their. Okay. All right, let's hear from you, Princess.
Okay, yeah, same thoughts. It's collective. They can decide, oh, my mom should name the child, or
hi Anna, good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm very good.
Okay.
How about you?
Very well, very well.
Well, out.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, just children.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're back.
They are back.
So,
let me tell you a real story.
Tell us.
This man in my area that's always had a thing on me, I would say. I never, I think since I was younger than I am now, and I never even paid him any attention like that. So he got married. I think he got married in 2022 or so. And then last year, I was just hearing stories up and down. First, it was my aunt who told me that, did you know that so person gave his daughter your name? And I was like, what? What do you mean? So when I saw him, when I met him, we greeted. Then he was telling me that he has a namesake for me. I said, I don't get it. I don't understand. He was very serious. He told me that he discussed it with his wife, and his wife agreed. And I felt like using I don't know where the wife is, but I felt like slapping her. Because I know if it was me, I would never agree to that. You will not, I didn't even date him. But he told her that this girl, I liked her before, so here's the name, do you like it? And the wife agreed. I was like, are you serious? He said, yes. I said, did you tell her all these things? He was very serious. So it surprised me so much. So I kind of understand about me. I will never, ever, ever allow anyone to carry your ex trouble. You say, Cassie, there will be war. Like, except if I don't know, and pray I will never find out. Because if I find out, there will be problem. Like your ex. Like it had this person said who sent that text, go and plant a tree, name the tree after her, buy a cow, buy a ram, buy anything, kill whatever you want to do, share it in her name, do whatever you want to do in her name. That is even, don't even do it when you are married to me. That is the thing said. Do it before you marry me, so that when you come into relationship with me, I will not be competing with someone that is no longer in your life. How about it? Doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why will I be beefing with your ex? Like, you are still emotionally attached to her, and you know some people will be saying that emotional cheating is more, it hurt them more than physical cheating. Like if you are together with someone and you are not with them emotionally, they feel more hurt. So like, see, I will never allow it. I will never allow it. You better, out of the millions of names in this world, if all the millions of names that there are in this world does not satisfy you, let us come up with one, me and you. But like, I will never allow someone to name my child their ex, even if it is my mother's name. Said I will not agree.
Wow.
I will not agree. Thank God I'm not into like naming after parents or something. I'm not really into that, because usually when we do it in my culture, you will just find another name to cover up the name of the real name. That maybe if you name her after your mom or your dad, then you will use another name to be. No, I don't want that. I want my child to be called with the name that I gave him or her. And the question you asked about whether it is the mom or the dad that's supposed to, responsibility should be between them. But I feel responsibility should be between them. But I feel like the mom should have more say on the name. But like, they should name your ex, that woman. No. No, I will not allow that one. No, I will not allow that one. Just the thought self is making me angry. I will not. Just the thought self is making me angry. I will not allow it. Be emotionally attached to someone that's no longer in your life and making me compete with her. Anytime I call my daughter or my son, I will be seeing the face of that person. No, it's possible. I don't want to know. It's not going to happen. Bye. It's not going to happen over my dead body.
Okay, Mama. Thank you so much. Let's pick this call. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Nicholas.
All right. Please tune down the volume on your radio set.
Okay. I'm calling from Asoko.
Okay. You are still very close to your radio. Just tune it down.
Okay.
Okay. What's your name? You said you are calling from Asokoro, but what's your name, please?
My name is Pekusman. I'm calling from Asokoro.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Please, though, this topic is controversial. Though. Hello?
Yes. Tell us about it.
Yes. How on earth? How dare you? Either you are the husband or the wife. Really imagine this vent. It's a vent thing to imagine. No, how can I? My wife will tell me, what even gave you that alacrity to boldly tell me you are giving my child, your ex, whoever name, in my house, in my marriage? Jesus Christ! Only that statement alone has guaranteed you eviction from my house.
You mean like the marriage will be over?
I'm telling you the truth. It means that you are still emotionally attached to the person. Not even to talk about your late person who have died, though, not even alive. Oh. Do you want my child to die with your ex? Oh, Jesus.
Oh my goodness. You got all of us laughing here in the studio. Like
No. I've been listening to others contributing. I've been in my spirit. My entire unit is wobbling. How can I imagine that? How can I imagine that my wife give my child or any of my children her ex? Let me hear you have an ex. Don't even discuss about your ex. I'm not interested from the day one. Keep it to yourself. Don't even tell me you had an ex. I don't even want to hear you may have. I don't care. But don't even mention me that you even had. Not to talk of telling me having the boldness and the sagacity to come before me and tell me that you want to name my child your ex. Oh, madam, na petrol and fuel go follow you go.
Ha.
I beg you, no, they bring this kind to television, to radio to discuss about. It's nothing to discuss about, though. Madam, I beg, make I commit suicide on radio because God, I will go and look for sniper and peace for you with Gary. You drink and die.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Oh my goodness, we do not support any form of violence, and please always remember that the airing of these opinions do not mean an endorsement. Thank you so much. Let's pick this call. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, this Friday calling back. It's a question you asked. I did not answer that question.
Okay.
It's who is responsible for the naming of a child.
Yes.
I think it's a marriage. It's a union. Both of them have to discuss the name, but not to impose a name. There's different. I think this name, you now ask how. What are the meaning? So there are some names that don't have meaning. Now you have to ask, what is the meaning of this? How did you come about this name? I think this what really happened before this lady come up with this answer that this name is my ex. So I don't think she just come up to just say I want this child to be my ex name. No, I think at the point of discussion. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
I think at the point of discussion, what kind of name, what are the meaning? I think she don't have the meaning. She only have the interest of is my ex name and the guy is lovely. I think that is where the whole thing gets messed up. So I think it's a discussion between both of them. Parents also come up with their name, but you people as that involved directly had a name with. So all name will come together, but the popular one that has meaning that will go for it. Okay. So I think is the parent, they'll do the discussion on it. So the lady, you can bring this kind of topic. Most people will learn from it. Yeah. So somebody who don't bring this kind of bring it up. We learn from it. It's something that public will learn. Right. I think that lady, but also Cassie.
Yes.
Is an expression of let's say divorce immediately. Everybody has their shortcoming in marriage. It's not something because of this, so back out of. What of your own? You that have been doing so one error or the other, have the lady packed. So it's something I'll tell her, no, it will not happen. Okay. If she don't want it, then she will be the one to say, because she don't want this name to be for my son to be my ex name, then I'm packing it. It's a different thing. But for you to say because of this, no. I don't think it's worth it. Let her stay. Let everything should be in order. But the lady should be cautious. I'll flog with Koboko self.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. We have a mercy that we will be taking before we round it up here. Our time is fast spent. It says, good afternoon, everyone in the studio. Cassie, for a woman who has such discussion with her husband, she should be appreciated for her open-mindedness and honesty, because if she gives the children that same name of her ex without telling you and choose to keep it within herself, how would you know And you know, as humans, we can be secretive if we choose to. Cassie, I'm telling you, if we're to be honest to ourselves, men do this more than the women without telling them.
Yeah.
If not for sentiment, why do men name their children after their mothers or siblings? I knew some families who kept recycling names after themselves in their family, and nobody's kicking against it. Well, it depends on individuals. I absolutely have nothing against those who considered it as a taboo, but I can tell you there is a Mosaic law to this, and it's not an abominable act to talk about. And the truth is that there are some memories that can never be forgotten, no matter how much we try. There are always two sides of a coin. Cassie, if you want to hear the other side of a story, be sentimental about it, turn it upside down. On a very good day, you hear some callers today talk with the other sides of their mouths. Uche from Akamata. Okay, thank you very much, Uche. And this is where we get to wrap it up here on the Girlfriend Show. Thank you for listening. Remember to join us again on Friday rather. On Friday for yet another sizzling episode of the Girlfriend Show. Bye-bye. Keep listening to Eagles FM.
The hits for your drive home.